Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you could with me. We could hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, I and the E go to my house. You could spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't mud. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams. Hey yo, my new thing is I don't want you around if you useless. I make a living rhyming, same job as Dr. Seuss's. People only give to get back, that's recoupment. Always have their two hands out, like they. My new thing is you ain't even gotta be my new chick. You can just pull up and hang out and be a new friend. Or I can show you how to train the dragon like. And either way, it ain't gotta be love. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams.
Yeah. So every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're reffing me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, or we can go and make sounds that.
Call you Dale cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in the fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night till I sleep. I'm feeling great, I'll be alright.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Cleveland Browns. The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Ready up. Let's go now. Ready.
On the ground, it's the rookie who played in-state over in Columbus. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
It's second and inches.
Come on,
at the 45-yard line.
Again, it's Judkins. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They run it once more with Judkins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a Browns first down. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. His throw left side is complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Again, it's Sanders. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Packers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane close quickly. Here comes 3rd down. Once again, it's Jacobs. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Love to throw it on 1st down. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 36-yard line.
In motion, Reed.
Yellow, 22.
On 2nd down, Love. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. A little miscommunication there, and that brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. This will be a short pickup to about the 30. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle. It is 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Shador. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 12 yards on that hookup. 1st down, Cleveland.
So we heard about this budding connection all the way back in training camp in the summer. So it's nice to see those reps starting to translate on game day. And I think these two might have a really bright future together. And the more plays they make, the more we're going to see that confidence grow.
Okay, ready? Back at the 39-yard line.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back to Cleveland in a minute.
Let's go now. Post. 18.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 46.
From the gun, it's Sanders. This pass caught by Judy. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
13 more yards. That's another Browns first down.
Now Shador on 1st down. That one intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jabril Peppers. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
2nd down throw for Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Down. 33. Yellow. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. Here's Daniel Whelan now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. And we will not have a return. This one hit in the field of play and bounces out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Sanders. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Watson. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll be set up now. Past the 40 with that one. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Up the middle goes Judkins here, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage, and I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 46.
From the shotgun, here's Watson. Right back to Judy. He's got it again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Cross all week. Dragon 60. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
3rd and 2. Now Sanders. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
To throw again is Sanders. He's got it at the 7. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal. Sanders going to throw again. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did. All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Ready? Buffalo 18, 19, Charger, 19.
Now Watson on 3rd and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Isaiah Bond. Touchdown Browns. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. In motion, Reed.
38. Ready.
On 1st down, it's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A ball deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the 3rd quarter begins. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
A good play action with Love. Moving to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Packers. From the gun, it's Love. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
It's a gain of 6.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Love out quickly to Dobbs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Second down and 3.
15-yard line.
Love. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Floyd is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the jump.
On first down, Watson. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. He's close to a first down. A gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Judkins. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's a Browns first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Drag him 60.
On first and 10, here's Watson. The throw here is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. 19, Charger, 19.
Shotgun snap to Watson. Oh, the ball's out. The Packers have it. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter, quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite him right here.
He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That's caught! And he will dive into the end zone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Watson now on first down. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now first down throw for Watson. That'll be caught by the running back, Jeaz. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 46. Here's 2nd and 9.
69, 19, 18. Cougar 19. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler.
Here's Watson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Again, it's Watson. Flush to his right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
He's into space past the 25. And they're going to be sacked in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They give it, and it's 4. And he will get into the end zone. Jerome Ford. Touchdown, Cleveland. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Green Bay first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
That one, caught. That's Matthew Golden. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. This crowd, they're trying to force a false start. What noise before 3rd and inches. Moving the tight end right. Here's Jacobs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. They'll go with Jacobs. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Ready. 50, green.
They'll drop to throw. This is caught 2. And he's in. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchback.
The Browns take over first down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Panther of 2. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun, Watson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Buffalo 18.
From the shotgun, here's Watson. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs.
And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it. I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. Here's first down. Jacobs. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Ready.
In motion goes Dobbs.
Black. 95. Ready.
They'll throw here on third and short. That complete to Jacobs. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. To the left side, in the hands of Watson. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout.
And with that completion, now it puts them in prime position to win this game, Mike. I mean, at this point, all they have to do, protect the football, put it in a good spot where the kicker feels good about it, and hope your field goal team can be the hero.
He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. Now, on second and long.
Here we go.
In motion, Reed.
Yes, ready.
Throwing on second down, Love. Here's the screen taken in by Jacobs. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. Stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. The Dog Pound, as usual, doing their part. This is third down.
Set, ready. Cut, cut.
They'll stick to the ground. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down, straight ahead.
No gain on the play. It's now fourth down.
And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds remaining in the game. So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to win the game. This kick is good. And the Packers will take a 24-21 lead. So it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching.